Hey y'all, it's Kasia, and today I'm gonna be doing a real spicy video for y'all today. It's gonna be about my BBL journey or experience, and I posted on Snapchat and Facebook. I didn't get any answers on Facebook, so I don't know if I like posted it too late or whatever, but I got a lot of responses on Snapchat, so I'm gonna be basically answering the questions that y'all asked, and then I'm also gonna be doing a part 2 because it was some things that nobody asked but that I wanted to talk about, but I don't want this video to be too long because I am answering quite a bit of questions. Okay, y'all, so before y'all get into the video, I wanted to put a disclaimer that by no means am I like trying to promote surgery or like throw surgery down people's throats or like tell people that this is the only way that they can get the body that they desire, because that is not the case. So this video is for educational purposes only and just to share my experience, because I know a lot of people try to pretend like they didn't have anything done or they make it like a huge secret, and it makes it harder for girls that do really want surgery to like get the research because it's like a kept secret or something. So this is the reason that I wanted to, you know, share my experiences with y'all. By no means am I trying to tell nobody to get surgery, because honestly 1 out of 10 do not recommend. Like no, I'm just kidding, but yeah, this is for educational purposes only. I would appreciate it if we didn't have any negativity in the comments. You know, if you're not pro surgery or you don't agree with surgery, that's perfectly fine. This just isn't the video for you, and that's okay. Yeah, let's keep it all positive vibes in the comments. So first, everybody wants to know how much it costs. I paid $5,000 total for my actual surgery, and then there was things that I paid for outside of the actual surgery. So I'll kind of just give like a brief rundown of that. So my surgery was $5,500, but since I paid cash instead of having my surgery financed, I got $500 off. So my surgery ended up being $5,000 total. I ended up having to get massages. Obviously, everybody know you have to get massages. The massages run like $85 to $100 per massage, depending on who you go to. Sometimes you can find it as low as $60 or $65, just depending on where you get your surgery done at. And you know, people have different packages and specials and stuff like that. But so I've gotten, I believe, 15 massages so far. I do plan on getting more massages as time goes on, just to do upkeep, and yeah. So everybody wanted to, and then also outside of the massages, I paid for like nightgowns, chuck pads, compression socks, food for the week. A lot of people pay for like travel, flights, all that stuff. I got my surgery done in Vegas where I live, so I didn't have to do that. My best friend dropped me off and picked me up, and like my mom and my boyfriend took care of me during, and my best friend too. So they all took care of me during like the first 2 weeks. So I didn't have any like nurses come out, or I didn't stay in a recovery home or anything like that, because I did have surgery locally. And personally, I think that that was the best decision I could make, because having that support system so close and strong, that was really helpful for me. You know, some people go out of town and they don't have anybody to help them, so they have to go to a recovery home. I don't know what that experience is like, so I can't speak on it, but my experience as far as my support system was awesome. I don't regret having my surgery here at all. So that leads me into my next question: who did my surgery? My surgery was done by Dr. Toll. A lot of people be calling him Tal, but when he introduced himself to me, he said Dr. Toll. So Dr. Toll from Mia Aesthetics, Las Vegas. Yeah, I really don't have nothing to say about Mia Aesthetics or, you know, their company. That's just who did my surgery. He did a really good job. So as far as healing, people was asking me like, how was my healing process? So I would rate the pain probably like a 6. It wasn't extremely painful, the surgery itself, or like my healing process itself. It wasn't really painful like that. I could really describe the pain as like say for instance, when you work out super hard and you feel like you got torn muscles and you like so sore, that's exactly, like, I couldn't explain the pain any better. That's exactly what the pain felt like. It was just extremely uncomfortable. And then as far as like my stomach, it felt really tight. So the lipo areas, like my sides and my stomach, felt super tight. My butt didn't hurt. It just, like, if you touched it or if I accidentally bumped something, it was sore. I had a lot of bruising on my like hips and butt. This area, like right here, I had a lot of bruising up in that area. So as far as pain, it was not super painful. It just was really uncomfortable. You can't sit on your butt for 3 weeks, well, 6 weeks technically, but 3 weeks with your BBL pillow and stuff like that. And yeah, so pain wasn't that bad, but my healing process was really rough because I had early stages of like developing fibrosis, which was really hard for me. I ended up having post-surgery depression, and I noticed like a lot of people don't really talk about that. So I am gonna really talk in depth about that in my next video, because I don't want this video to be too long. It's already kind of long. So I'm gonna talk about that in depth in my next video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I started to develop fibrosis, so that was really tough and hard for me. So I ended up having to get like more extensive massages and going to a facility specializing in like post-op care, because at first I was having a massage therapist come to me, and yeah, with the way that my body was healing, it just wasn't working out. I was developing a lot of hard and lumpy scar tissue. So I definitely was, you know, worried about that, and I started to, you know, feel away. So yeah, my healing process, I wouldn't say it was the worst thing I ever been through in my life. It wasn't super painful. Honestly, it was harder for me mentally than it was physically. Also having to have like people take care of me, being that I'm super independent, so that was kind of hard too. But yeah, the healing wasn't that bad. My body did fine with the anesthesia for the most part, other than the fact that I guess during surgery, I don't know if my blood pressure dropped or my heart rate dropped, but they ended up having to put the tube down my throat to help with like breathing and stuff because of the anesthesia. So that was something, you know, some people die from anesthesia, having too much anesthesia. You have to sign a lot of paperwork. It's dangerous to get put to sleep because some people don't wake up. So thanking God that I was able to make it onto the other side, okay? But yeah, anesthesia was fine. When I woke up, I wasn't in any pain. I was walking around. Like literally my surgery, I had to be there at 5 a.m. I went to surgery at like 6:15. I was the first one there, first surgery. By 8:30, I was at home already. Like a.m. Like my surgery was super quick and fast, and I was back home in no time. So yeah, Postop Care, I kind of touched on this already. It's super important to be getting your massages and also to be eating right. Like, you can't be eating no greasy food, no salty food. Honestly, I was miserable because the food was absolutely disgusting. And also, I didn't really have an appetite after surgery. I guess it was from the anesthesia. It was really hard for me to eat. Especially when I did start eating, I couldn't really eat anything with salt in it. And I'm a big savory girl. Like, I love savory or like salty food. Not super salty, but I prefer savory over sweet. So that was hard for me because I'm like, dang, I want, you know, my food to have some flavor to it. And I was eating soup and mashed potatoes, and I ate a lot of fruit and pineapples. That was really good. Like, that was something that I enjoyed. I drank a lot of water. You have to drink a lot of water. It's a lot that goes into post-op care. And the next one was Upkeep. Right now, I try to work out. I'm not working out as much as I would want to, but I do go and run. I do like yoga and stuff too, but I do want to get into like lifting, so you know I can firm up my body because it's getting a little loose and I don't like it. And yeah, so as far as Upkeep, I am 3 months post-op. I forgot to mention that I am 3 months post-op. I had my surgery June 22nd. Upkeep Post-op care, super important. Make sure you have somebody taking care of you. Make sure you are getting your massages. Make sure you have your faja on every single day, 24/7. Make sure you taking a good, nice shower, getting your massage, and then putting your faja right back on. Like, you don't spend no time out of your faja. Honestly, I should have on my faja right now, and I'm 3 months post-op. So yes, wear your faja, get your massages, eat right. Those are the keys. Okay, y'all, so I ended up getting another question once I finished recording, and I did want to answer that. She said, what products you use to help you recover? Do you recommend massages for them or doing them yourself? What was the worst part about the procedure? And all of that can go into healing and upkeep. So as far as products, I did take arnica pills, little arnica tablets. I didn't really use any other, take any other pills. They did give me some oxys, but I only took 2 of them. I had 12, I only took 2. So I'm not really a big pharmaceutical type of girl. I like more natural remedies. So I did eat some CBD gummies and have some tea. Other than that, I didn't do anything for healing, pain. I smoked a little weed, am I being honest with y'all? But other than that, I didn't do anything for the pain. I just dealt with it. It wasn't that bad. As far as the massages, did I do them? I told y'all I went and got them done. She said, what was the worst part about the procedure? The worst part was me developing fibrosis, and then me having to get the massages to get the fibrosis before it was real bad. So that was super painful. The massages were the most painful part. Nothing about the surgery itself was really that painful. The massages though, hell, if I never knew hell, it feels like fire inside of your skin. It literally feels like you're burning from the inside. It is the most painful thing that I've ever experienced in my life. And I have a very high pain tolerance. I get waxed, and and that does not hurt to me. Tattoos do not hurt to me. Piercings do not hurt to me. Them massages, I cried, bawled like a baby during the massage. That had to be the worst part. If I would have knew the massages hurt that bad, I might have second guessed getting the surgery. I'm not gonna lie. That was literally the worst part. And then the last question was, do I have any regrets, or if I would have done anything different, or if I would have changed anything or anything like that. So as far as regrets, I don't have any regrets in my life at all, because I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Any decision you make, affects your life, and it all happens according to plan. So I believe that the decision that I made was for me. I came from the right place with it. I didn't do it for anybody else. I did it for me and for my self-image and how I look at myself. I definitely don't have any regrets as far as my surgery right now. But when I was going through my depression right after having surgery and starting to develop fibrosis, it was real hard for me. So I was thinking dang, is God punishing me, or is this I don't know, did I mess my body up? Would I have been better off before? Because my stomach looked so bad that I was if my I thought that it was gonna stay like that. So I'm if my stomach stays like this, I'm never gonna wear it out, or I just didn't know what to do. I'm oh my God, what am I supposed to do? I felt terrible. So at that time, I guess you could say I was having regretful thoughts. But as time went on, I really made peace with my decision, because before I had the surgery, I knew what the risks were, and I still decided to make the choice anyway. So with that being said, I had to come to terms and to peace with the decision that I made, whether the results turned out good or bad. That's how it is when you go into surgery. There's no, oh, this is the way to go, this is 100%, oh, these are going to be your results, because it's just not. It's not possible for them to say, oh, this is exactly what it is going to be, and this is how your healing process is going to be. Nobody knows. So you take that risk, and if you're not willing to deal with whatever comes with it, don't do it. do not do it. I give myself a lot of grace and I'm kind to myself because I make mistakes and, you know, it happens. So as far as regrets, no, I don't have any regrets. If I could have done anything different, I probably would have not started drinking alcohol so soon after surgery. Because, baby, I was swole. Okay, I don't know what I thought. They was like, oh yeah, 6 weeks, you know, to heal. It's really 6 months to heal fully. I'm only 3 months, so I'm halfway through the healing process. They tell you 6 weeks. That's 6 weeks to get back to your regular scheduled program, your daily activities, which I was back to my daily activities in 2 weeks. But 6 weeks to get back to your regular program. I thought I was going to be healed. Boy, oh boy, was I wrong. My birthday was 6 weeks after I had surgery. Well, 6 weeks and a couple days. I was drinking. I was not wearing my faja, and I was swollen, and I looked terrible. I thought I was cute, girl. I thought I was cute. My body, waist was not giving snatch. My butt was giving a little juicy, but the waist wasn't giving snatch. Like, if I could do anything over, I would not have started partying as soon as I don't want to say partying because I really wasn't partying, but I was drinking. I was drinking alcohol, and you shouldn't be drinking. Do not drink after you have surgery. I would say wait 6 weeks. I had my first drink 3 weeks after surgery. I didn't get drunk, but I still had a drink, and I was swollen, and you feel the difference. Like, it make your body really, really hard. Don't do it. And I'm gonna show y'all my body now after I go ahead and tell y'all a little bit about myself. So if you don't already know me from this channel or my other channel, kasiamaebeauty, go subscribe if you haven't already. You know, we at 115K subscribers over there, and we're almost at 8K over here. Hey! On the road to 10K, baby, period. So y'all subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. So anyway, yeah, I'm Kasia. I am 24 years old. I turned 24 August 6th, period. I was 23 when I had my surgery. I live in Vegas, which I mentioned that's why I went to Me Aesthetics here. I am 5'3", and at the time of my surgery, I was 131 pounds. Right now, I'm pushing like 138. I've gained almost 10 pounds since my surgery on accident. I was not trying to gain weight. I did gain weight before my surgery. I gained like 5 pounds before my surgery, but I was not trying to gain weight after my surgery, but not being able to be active and just eating really, really good, gained weight. So definitely don't recommend, if you're gonna gain weight, gain it before surgery. Be the weight that you want to be at your surgery date. Like, don't lose more than what you want to lose or gain more than what you want to be, and don't gain after. At least try not to. Okay, so I am gonna stand up and show y'all my body. This is my body, my stomach. This is my side view. This is my back view. This is my other side. And I'm gonna unbutton my pants a little bit so y'all can see my stomach and how my fibrosis was. I'm gonna go into depth in another video. It looks pretty good compared to how it was. I'm gonna keep getting my massages. But yeah, that's how it is. And then this the booty. Hey, supernatural. I didn't want no big old booty looking like an ant. That was my biggest fear. Like, I did not want to look like an ant. I was like, no, please. I was literally like shaking in my boots when I got out of surgery because your butt is so big and swollen. I was like, is it gonna stay like that? I don't want it to be this big. Y'all, I was nervous. I know a lot of people really be wanting like the really fat bubble butts, but I did not want that. I just wanted to be proportioned because, as y'all can see, I'm a little heavy on the chested side. I'm heavy chested. That's what my mama called it, heavy chested. So I've been heavy chested most of my life. I never had no booty. I always had thighs though. So I knew I had potential to have some booty. I'm like, if I have some booty, it'll look right because I got some thighs to match. So yeah, I wanted something really, really natural. So I made sure that I went to a doctor that was, you know, that did really natural looking bodies, not nothing crazy. yeah, I hope I answered all the questions. If not, leave them down in the description bar below. I'm so sorry about this video being 20 minutes of me talking, but y'all know I could talk. So I'm gonna just end it here, y'all. Thanks for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next video. Also, if you have any requests for new videos as far as feminine hygiene, cooking, lifestyle, me moving to Vegas, just anything, leave those in the comment section below. I'm gonna be posting on this channel a lot more, so join the squad, y'all. Subscribe, let me know what y'all want to see, and I'll make sure I get that to y'all. Thanks for watching. Bye. Also, guys, if you want to follow me on Snapchat, I will leave all of my social medias in the description bar below, so you can definitely go check me out and follow me on social media.